Hi guys, and welcome to today's training. So we are going to be talking all about managing your time and owning your time. I know for a lot of you guys, you will experience, people kind of taking over your time, calling your time, and you sacrificing your time as well. That is a really big one. It's hard to say no to people a lot of the time, especially when it comes to work, things related to family and the kids. As women, not to get all feminist about it, but we are the ones who kind of have to sacrifice a lot of our time. When we break it down, so much of our time is, taken over by other people. It's looking after other people. It is doing extra errands and extra tasks around the house. It is cooking. It is looking after ourselves, which always falls to the bottom of the pile. It really does. I don't. I'm not speaking from a place of having a lot of responsibility. Obviously, I've just got Alex and myself, pretty much spending like looking after us when it comes to the house. I have obviously got my family, my parents, my brother, and soon to be nephew, and all that kind of thing, and people that I look out for that way. But I don't have any children to look after. I don't have to look after my parents, fortunately. I say that just now. But I don't have any responsibilities like that. But even for myself, I do find that when I have extra work things to do or maybe like extra chores to do around the house, rather than even reaching out to Alex, I find myself just going, oh, do you know, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I'm not going to ask him. And right now, his job isn't as busy as mine. I can say that. Shh, don't let him hear. But it's very true. I've probably got a lot more plates spinning than he does right now. And even still, I find myself nipping home on my lunch break, and rather than sitting and chilling out, I'll be putting washings on and hoovering and clean the bathroom and all these kind of things that I do as I go. And that is just, I think that is kind of drummed into us from a very young age, just to always be keep your house in order, be tidy, be clean, all these kind of things. And without going down that rabbit hole, because I can rant all day about that. But for women, we typically put our needs to the bottom of the pile. And for you guys, you need to look after yourselves. We can't be sacrificing our workouts. We can't be sacrificing our sleep. We can't be not feeding ourselves properly as well. All these things are so, so important. And I want to make your life as simple and straightforward as possible. I want to help you plan a successful week and not leave things to chance, so that if other things do come up, I know that I'm saying don't look after your kids because you've got to go to the gym. I'm not saying that by any means, but we need to look after ourselves. The saying goes, you can't pour from an empty cup and all that kind of thing. So I want to make sure that you guys have at least got a half filled cup most of the time, and that we've got things in place to help make this process as simple and straightforward and as hassle free as possible. So let's have a look. I've made a couple of charts to help us try and kind of plan ahead. We're going to be looking a bit on meal prep. We're going to be looking at planning your workouts, these kind of things. Just because they're the most common ones that fall to the wayside. So let me share my screen here. You will get a copy of this PDF. You can download this as well, so that you can make your own notes on it and stuff. So you'll have your own copy of this. So taking charge of your time. That is what we're all about here today. So, like I said, we want to plan your week ahead, when you're going to train, when you're going to cook, and putting yourself first. So these are the main things that we're going to chat about today. And I've got a couple of wee things to try and help with that. So planning your week. This is just an example, a little table that you can use. I've got a little section here that you can leave notes on. And I've also got Monday to Sunday, because the weekends are very important for getting life admin done as well. As we know, it's not always fun getting to do whatever we want when it's the weekends. When we're boring adults, we have to get life admin done too, unfortunately. So I've included the weekends here. We've got 3 columns: workouts, meal prep, and activities. So these are the 3 things that we're focusing on as of today. Workouts, when are you going to train? So have a look at your schedule. How busy is it? What can you actually do just now? What have you got time that you can set aside? And it's not about finding time, remember, it's all about making time. I want you going forwards to look at your schedule and say, when can I make the time to work out? Not when can I squeeze this in, when can I fit this in? Remember, it's an appointment with yourself, or if you're training with me too, like that's kind of set in stone. Do not let things overtake that. I know how much you really prioritise your training sessions, because A, you're paying for them with me, let's face it, you don't want to be missing things that you're paying for. Your sessions are really important. Your coaching as a package overall obviously is what you're paying for, but your sessions are included in that, and you don't want to be skipping those. So I know that you guys will block off time in your calendar as a meeting. I know all about that one. And that's absolutely, I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I'm sure you aren't the only people that do that. It's got to be done. If you're working from home, make it work for you. So if you are blocking off time in your calendar to come for a training session with me, do it for other things as well. If you are using your lunchtime to do a workout, then make sure you do it. Don't let the day go on and on and on. Don't work through it. Don't just say, right, I'll do it when work's finished, because you won't do it. Okay. If your intention is to work at lunchtime, you set it at lunchtime because you know you don't want to be working in the evening, working out in the evening. So if you just patch it at lunchtime, you're not going to do it in the evening, let's face it. If you find that you're working through your lunchtimes, you're not getting your workout done, the day's going on, you finish work, and then you just can't be arsed working out, then something needs to change here. You need to do it first thing in the morning. If you can get up a half hour earlier and smash a quick workout, I would much rather that than you just patching it and not getting anything done. Okay. So when it comes to that, if you're struggling to even get to the gym, you need to talk to me and let me know, because I'm more than happy to give you home workouts to do if that makes your life easier. Obviously, depending on what your goals are, if you've got a certain aesthetic look that you're going for and you need to work out in the gym, then it might not be ideal to be working out from home, where you've got access to a lot more equipment when you go to the gym. But just have a look at your week. Say, can I realistically get up 45 minutes, half an hour earlier and get a workout in? Can I get up and get it done, and then that's out the way? No one else is up yet in the house. I've got no one to annoy me. There's no one going to be distracting me. I've not got any work calls coming through. I've not got any meetings that are on my mind yet. Can I just get up and dedicate that time to myself and get that workout done? Because it's so important to me. It's so important to my health, to my mental health, to your family as well. If you're feeling shit, everyone else is going to know about it. So make sure you're getting your workouts done to make you feel as good as you can. Okay, so have a look at your week. I want you to go through these days. What days can you confidently do a workout? Don't leave everything to the weekend either, because by the time Saturday comes, you're going to be shattered. So if you can do one workout over a weekend, happy days. But if you can do the majority of them through the week, then I'd much prefer that, because we know how it goes. It comes to the weekend, we're absolutely knackered. We just want to enjoy ourselves, and sometimes these workouts don't happen. So try, if you can, to get them done during the week. Meal prep, have a look at your week and say, what am I making and when? So is there a certain day of the week that you prefer to cook? It might be on a Sunday. You plan out your meals for the week, what you're going to be having, and then decide, right, this is what I need to get. You'll see in the next slide, I've created a little thing that you can make a shopping list and stuff. But set aside the day. It doesn't even have to be one full day, because food might get a bit manky towards the end of the week if you made everything on Sunday night. But decide what days are going to be easiest to you. Say, well, do you know what, I'll cook on a Monday night because I've got a bit more time, and it means that I can have some leftovers to do for the rest of the week. And that'll be my lunches or something like that. You could even do that on a Sunday if you prefer, if you've got a bit more time. Then you say, right, that'll do me till Wednesday, and then Wednesday night I'm going to cook again, and that'll keep me going till Friday, because on Friday we like a wee takeaway. Just do something like that. You know, it's keep it straightforward. It doesn't even need to be those days, but have to set aside that you are going to do your meal prep on, because it's going to really help you out. It's going to save you time. And I'm not saying you need to make pure boring meals. Like, it could be something as simple as cooking a big bowl of pasta and having that split up into sections and say, right, that's going to do me for my lunches. It could be cooking a batch of rice. What I normally like to do is cook my veg and maybe a carb source, and then have them stored in my fridge. And then it means that during the week, even if I'm short on time and I don't have time to cook some chicken or something, I can grab a packet of cooked chicken and fire that in, and that's a meal sorted. Make your life as simple as possible. Look ahead. Say, well, do you know, Tuesday night, the kids are going to, they're in their after school clubs, they've got hockey or whatever. So we're probably not going to have a proper dinner on Tuesday night. So what I'll do is I'll cook dinner on Monday, and then we can have the leftovers on Tuesday night. Do things like that to make your life as simple as possible. It could be, I'm working late on Wednesday, so what I'm going to do is just make my lunch, have a big lunch, and have leftovers for dinner. Or I'm going to get a microwave meal that is within my calorie target. It's going to be somewhat nutritionally beneficial, and it's going to meet my goals, and it's going to save me time as well. So plan out what days you're going to meal prep on to make your life easy, and stick to the plan as well. And then the last one is activities. So this is just, it could be when you're going to go for a walk. if you have got maybe a club that you go to, maybe you play netball or something like that, maybe there's a day you meet up with friends and you go for a walk, or you're in a running club, whatever it might be, if there's anything extra you do, put that in the activities thing. If you've got a step goal that you're struggling to hit, put that in here. What days and what times, put the times into what times are you going to get your workout in. So for all of these, put the times in. Your workout, you might get it done 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. You might meal prep 6 p.m. on a Monday night. You might go for a walk Monday lunchtime, but make sure again you block these things off, put them in your diary. So even if you're not going to use this, put them in your phone in your schedule, because it's going to be really, really helpful. Okay, and then you've just got a note section here. This might just be for your meal prep thing. You might say, oh, I need this recipe, I need this, or whatever. Say I'm running out of this, I'll stick that in there. So your notes are there just to help you out if you get anything extra you want to add. Okay, guys, so it's so important. You need to set these times aside and stick to them. Okay, commit to them like you would for a PT session or something, because it's too important to not get these things done. And then your next one is planning your meals. So I hope you find this quite helpful, just for helping make things a little bit clearer. For the week ahead, just look and think, well, do you know what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday to Thursday even, I'm going to have the same lunch. Keep it simple. So you know what you're going to have for your lunches those days. Plan it out, prep it out. Same for your dinners. What are you having on what night? Again, as we just discussed, maybe there's some nights that there's a lot of things going on with your family. Maybe the kids have got clubs on. Maybe your hubby's going to fives. Maybe you're going to do something with your friends. Whatever these things might be, make sure you make a note of them, okay, and have a backup plan in place. Just because everyone else is out doesn't mean you can't treat yourself to a nice dinner or make something nice and nutritious for yourself. So make sure these get done, and then it means you've got a wee shopping list that you make at the side. So if you were having tuna sandwiches for lunch, then for dinner you were going to have, I don't know, carbonara. It's just sprung to my mind. Then you would write what you need for these things here. Lunch the next day might be leftover carbonara, and then dinner, well, everyone else is going out, so I'm just going to make an omelette because there's not many people about and it's really quick and easy to make it for me to make. Stick the ingredients in here. What do you need? And then you've got a shopping list set up for the full week. And then you can go to the shops and right, I get this. That's sorted. I'll prep my meals up until Wednesday, and then that will take me to the middle of the week. If I need to go to the shops and get anything else, then that's sorted. And just make these things as simple as you can. Okay, I know a lot of you guys have used like Gusto and stuff like that as well, or like HelloFresh. They're quite handy to have. So you can plan them in and say, right, well, Monday we're having a Gusto meal, all the rest of it. Just plan ahead and try and keep things as simple as possible. Okay, guys, so that is the wee charts that I made. That's pretty much it for this training. This is a nice short and sweet one, but it's just to try and help you guys take ownership for your time. Don't let other people encroach on your time either. It's too important, and you can't be letting things just slip by. Make sure you get these things done. Plan ahead. Put them in your diary. Don't let other people take over or steamroll your plans, and make sure you're looking after yourself. Okay, so these are just the three kind of things we're touching on here. It is your meal prep, planning your workouts, and any time you have for activities and things like that. Just make sure you get time set aside for yourself and not feeling guilty about it. Remember that this is your health. It is too important. It's your mental and physical health and your well-being, and you can't look after everyone else if you're absolutely done in. Okay, so remember to look after yourself, plan your weeks. At the end of the day, if you're running yourself into the ground, is your boss going to care that much? Okay, try not to work through these lunch times if you're planning on going for a walk, getting some fresh air, clearing your head. The amount of times that you all say to me, oh, I just feel so much better for breaking up my day by doing a wee workout or getting a walk in at lunchtime. And then you go back and you're so much more productive at work. You work so much better. So the proof is in the pudding. It is really, really hard to try and stop working. I know myself, when I get in a really good workflow, like I don't want to stop. I just want to keep going and get stuck in and get things finished. But your to-do list is never going to end. There's always going to be stuff being done. And there's always going to be stuff that you could easily just slot in and prioritise before your own well-being. So try and use those two wee charts, see how they are. It's really simple. It almost looks pure stupid because I'm giving you them to do, but they really, really help. I've found them quite beneficial myself. If I look ahead, even with Alex, sometimes he's working away And I just find it dead handy to be able to plan what we're having. Like Mondays and Thursday nights, I work late, so he knows that he's on his own for dinner, and I know that I'm going to have a later lunch because I won't be having anything when I come back from work. So things like that are just really simple to keep your life as easy as possible and keep yourself organised. Alrighty, team. So I hope you found that useful. If there's anything else in particular you're struggling with, let me know in regards to these kind of things. And if you quite like the wee charts, give me a shout. Or if there's anything else that you want made, let me know. But yes, I hope you find them helpful.